Hello, I'm Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams, and this is Weather 101. In light of our getting ready to go into the tropical season, we wanted to talk a little bit more about flooding. And so this is the second part of a series that we've been talking about as it pertains to flooding. And right now we want to go over some crucial flooding tips. Now, before we get started, a couple of things to keep in mind. Believe it or not, the one severe weather phenomenon that kills more people than anything else, more so than tornadoes or hurricanes themselves, is actually flooding. And quickly behind it and continuing to rise in number is actually extended heat or heat exposure. But right now, flooding seems to have the number one spot. Now, with that being the case, we want to go over a little more detail of what you should do as it pertains to flooding tips throughout the area, because flooding will be one of our primary concerns as we go throughout this tropical season. So first of all, flood safety tips. Now, you'll notice on the left of your screen, turn around, don't drown. A lot of folks underestimate the power of water if you're in a truck or an SUV or a high-rise or high-riding vehicle and think that only a few inches of water shouldn't cause you a problem. You would be surprised as the power of the water when that begins to push through our immediate area. Now, here's a look at what we're talking about here. First of all, move to higher ground when we're dealing with flood safety tips. It's important that you stay on an elevated level and away from the power of the water. Secondly, do not attempt to drive through a flooded road. Number one, you don't know if there's an actual pothole there that will make you go deeper. But most importantly, as I just pointed out to you, you may underestimate the power of that water. It takes only 6 inches to move a vehicle. And surprisingly, most people are not aware of that. Third, 1 foot of water. That's all it takes. That will float a vehicle. Most folks are not aware of that, particularly if you have a smaller vehicle. And then 2 feet of rushing water can carry most vehicles, including SUVs. That also includes possible trucks. All of that is part of the concern for flood safety tips. And last but not least, when you come across a barricade, do not drive around a barricade. It is up for a reason. It poses an imminent threat. So, in addition to the understanding of the terms, flood watch means we're watching out for a flood, simplicity. Flood warning, meaning there's an active flood or imminent flooding that's happening. And then in anything above that, if it's a flood emergency, that means that there's an active flood that's beginning to literally carry things down the road. So please keep all these things in mind as we continue to keep you updated. I'm Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams, and this is Weather 101.